Rumors are swirling that WBO undefeated welterweight champion Terence "Bud" Crawford is set to sign with Haymons, PBC Premier Boxing Champions. In a recent interview, Coach Bomack mentioned that he expects Crawford to make his return to the ring of June or July of this year. Now, keep in mind that Keith Thurman is recently coming off of his comeback victory over Mario Barrios, so it could be a potential showdown between Terence "Bud" Crawford and Keith Thurman, with the winner facing the winner of Errol Spence Jr. as well as Yordenis Ugas. I had an opportunity to speak with Errol a few weeks back. You guys can check the interview out on my YouTube page, but he mentioned, hey, let me snatch this WBA belt from Yordenis Ugas, and then I can take care of business with Terence Crawford. It's interesting because this is a fight that the fight fans want to see. This is everything that the sport of boxing needs. It's the biggest fight that can be made to date. And one thing's certain, even with Errol Spence, having his car wreck and not having a torn retina, not getting a chance to unify with Manny Pacquiao, this would be, in his own words, his third chance at boxing. So hopefully it can be a potential showdown between him and Errol Spence, between Crawford and Spence. Now, keep in mind, there's also Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia hasn't fought since he lost to Errol Spence Jr. in December of 2020. So, who's to say? Danny Garcia mentioned he wanted to go up to 154. I know Crawford has mentioned he wanted to move up to 154 eventually as well. He has been calling out Jermell Charlo, who is the unified super welterweight champion. But, Jermell is going to have to take care of business first. May 14th against Brian Castano for the undisputed title. So Crawford's in a good position. I know there was rumors of him potentially fighting Josh Taylor with Top Rank, but with all the litigation, all the mediation that those guys are in, it's highly unlikely that Crawford will fight Josh Taylor. So everybody saw this coming. If you're a true fight fan and a enthusiast of the sport, everybody wanted to know what Bud Crawford's next move was going to be, and this all makes sense for him. He's a free agent. He had an ugly breakup with Top Rank. But we also got to keep in mind, guys, that Crawford is 35, 36 years of age. So the time and the opportunity is now. He is a future Hall of Famer in my book. He is an undisputed junior welterweight champion. He's a 3-time divisional champion. And, Crawford's the type of fighter that he wants to make history. He wants to fight for legacy. I know he gets a rep with a lot of boxing fans that say and that mention that, he hasn't fought anybody at 147. But, to his credit, he is a world champion. He is undefeated, and everybody that he's fought, he's knocked out in the welterweight division. So it's going to be interesting to see. PBC has a lot of champions, as far as, or former world champions at 147, from Keith Thurman, Garcia, Ugas. You even have, of course, Errol the True Spence Jr., Josecito Lopez. I believe PBC's even doing business with Jerron Boots Ennis. So it's going to be very interesting to see how everything plays out. Again, is Crawford gonna fight Errol Spence next? Is he looking to fight Keith Thurman? We shall see. I want to know what you guys think. Drop your comments. Give me your thoughts. I want to hear from the fight fans. Again, it's your boy Jimmy Blue, Mr. All Access Elite Boxing, signing off.